Jennifer Stanford is a longtime Phi Theta Kappa headquarters staff member, having served in several positions over the last 20 years. Her current role is Chief Student Engagement Officer, which includes overseeing all programming related to the honor study topic, Honors in Action, Competitive Edge, International Officer Campaign, Hallmark Awards, and regional and chapter development initiatives. Jennifer is a proud member of Phi Theta Kappa, inducted at Holmes Community College in her native Mississippi. She received her bachelor's degree in journalism with a minor in history from the University of Mississippi, and most recently, her master's degree in higher education with an emphasis on college teaching and learning from Catholic University. She and her husband live near Savannah, Georgia, Texas. Please give a very warm welcome to Jennifer Stanford.
Distribute a headquarters update flyer. So have you guys already done this? Oh, really? That's awesome. Okay. This is just a really great cheat sheet for you to have with a lot of the web addresses. I know our website has a lot of information and sometimes it's a little difficult to find things. So this is a great cheat to maybe keep on your computer. I am really thrilled to be here. I've been able to attend a couple other Texas conferences. It's always great to be back. I do live near Savannah, Georgia, but Headquaters is actually in Jackson, Mississippi. Headquarters is the Center for Excellence, and I was talking to one student who is going to be making a trip to Headquarters very soon. And I hope you guys know that anytime your chapter, regional officers, anytime you want to visit your Center for Excellence, please don't hesitate to call us and set up a time. We're happy to not only give you a tour of the headquarters facility, but to also give a workshop or two. If you make the trip to Jackson, we definitely want to roll out the red carpet for you, so I hope you take advantage of that. I know that it's getting late, and so I'm going to try to go through this information in a quick and hopefully energetic tone. So it's not to keep you, but I do have several important updates and brand new information, even for those who have been a long-time advisor or a student in Phi Theta Kappa for more than a couple of years. So I promise it'll be well worth it, and we may even have a few door prizes afterwards based on the content of this presentation, so it will pay off to pay attention. All right, so I want to start out just very briefly overview. We always have new students and even new advisors at our regional meeting, and I just want to make sure that everyone understands what the full Phi Theta Kappa experience is, even for those of you who maybe have been in the chapter for a while. Of course, probably the number one reason why students join Phi Theta Kappa in the first place is because of our scholarships. And for a long time, Phi Theta Kappa focused primarily on transfer scholarships, but in the last few years, we've made great strides in offering scholarships for your associate degree completion too. The ultimate honors programming experience is what we call our Honors Institute. It's every year at a university campus, usually in June. We will be announcing the dates and location very, very soon for 2014, but most likely it will be June of 2014. Possibly, you didn't hear it from me, but maybe in St. Louis, so stay tuned for that. Of course, the leadership roles, many of you are fulfilling leadership roles here. You know that there are local, your chapter officer positions, regional, and of course international, and it's great that you've been able to see one of your own as an international officer with Tony Mark. You also have the international president from Texas. So well represented in the international officers. There's only 5, and 2 come from Texas, so that's very important. You do have access, and advisors, this is for you too, to our Leadership Development Studies course. Many of your colleges will offer it as a credit course, but we know that everyone doesn't have that opportunity, and so it's not a credit offering. But it's a really terrific leadership study group, a cohort, if you will, on Facebook. And so you can participate and have the same wonderful leadership development experience using Phi Theta Kappa's leadership development textbook by going on Facebook. And they just started the cohort, I think September 27th. So I don't know, it's probably going to be January before the next one starts, but all you need is the textbook. So the leadership development textbook is the only item that you need. There's no other registration fee for that. 24/7 Transfer Help. I'll be talking a little bit more about our collegefish.org website. I hope all of you have already completed your collegefish.org profile and are getting that plan in place for a successful transfer. The exclusive professional development plan is for members only. It's called Competitive Edge, and I'll talk a little bit more about that too. Yeah, there's already some 5-star members. Level is important, so those of you who are working on 1 through 4, that's awesome too. So keep at it. Awards and recognition, that is probably at the heart of our mission as an honor society. We're all about recognizing excellence, so I'll talk a little bit more about that too. You have a global network of fellow scholars. Some of you this may be your first event for Phi Theta Kappa outside of your campus. And I hope you know that we're not just in the United States, we actually are in 8 other countries. Several of those are with universities or colleges affiliated with an American institution, but we still are represented in Canada, Germany, places like Peru, United Arab Emirates. In the Pacific realm of the world, we have several island nations that have chapters, and even U.S. territories like Guam and American Samoa have Phi Theta Kappa chapters. And many of those will be coming together in the spring for our wonderful convention, World's Greatest, in my opinion. Thanks for agreeing with me. Where we will be in Orlando next year. So yes, it's a little bit later in April, but it'll be well worth it, even if you have to study for finals on the trip. So that's what happens too, right? So we will be at the same, if you've been in Phi Theta Kappa for a while, you know we were at this same property, the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin Hotels. We will be there April 24th through the 26th. Get there early if you can, for those of you that can participate in our pre-conference, which we call the Phi Theta Kappa Academy. It's always a great experience for any member or advisor. But also be checking our website soon, convention.ptk.org. It's a special website. We will be announcing very soon some of our speakers for 2014 and some other programs, educational forums. All of that will be on convention.ptk.org. Okay, you know, if you're here at this regional meeting, chances are you are participating in our 5-star chapter development plan. This is your plan to really lay it out before you, a blueprint of what it takes to be an active Phi Theta Kappa chapter. I want to share with you some updates for 2014. The very first one is that this is going to be effective for this calendar year, 2013. So the plan that you're working on right now, we have extended the deadline formally. Instead of December 31st, it is now January 29th. And so, yes, so you won't have to be on New Year's Eve plugged into your computer to fill out your final 5-star update, which is happening, believe me, that's all. So it is January 29th. That date may sound familiar because it's the same deadline as Hallmark Awards, and Honors in Action is part of that. So yes, it's a, now of course, that means that you don't have to wait until January 29th, but you do have until that extra month to get in the final update. We are streamlining the 5-star plan, particularly the 1-star level, in 2014, so that we can recognize all chapters who are doing the very basics that every Phi Theta Kappa chapter has to do. The things that are part of our Phi Theta Kappa Constitution. You have to induct members at least once a year. You have to fill out a chapter annual report that's sent to the advisor. It's a quick online survey. And you have to have your chapter bylaws on file at headquarters. That's it. So if that's it, we want to be sure that we're recognizing everyone that has those items done every year. So not only are we going to automatically be able to check those items off for you, so no one has to go into an update or progress report form. We'll do that for you at level 1. But we'll also set everyone's goal at 1 star. And that way, when you go on our website and you look at the chapters and to see where they are with the status of the 5-star plan, you will see none in the goal set category. It'll at least be 1 star, because that is the foundation of the Phi Theta Kappa chapter. So we will do that for you. Of course, you can go in at any time and set a higher goal for the 5-star plan. That's perfectly fine to do. Okay. Wanted to point out, how many of you have seen our new recruitment video? It's about 4 minutes. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm saying it, because clearly the word has not gotten out. We do have a lot of different videos. YouTube is a wonderful thing. It allows us to really post a lot of videos that are for easy access. And if you go to our ptk.org/campaign, you will see membership recruitment resources. There's no reason for you to have to design a PowerPoint or a flyer or poster. We have that material already for you. We send out brochures at the beginning of each semester. You can always go online and request for whatever you need. And you can find things like a PowerPoint for your new member orientation, member testimonials, and a new member recruitment video. I think it's about a little over 4 minutes. So a lot easier to squeeze that in into a new member orientation than I think the previous version was over 10 minutes. Okay, if you're in the 5-star plan, then you know that there are 2 major chapter projects. The first is honors and action. And I won't go into a lot of detail here. It's very clear that everyone knows what our current honor city topic is, culture of competition. We are wrapping up this topic. Every honor city topic is a 2-year topic. So in January of 2014, we will be announcing the new topic. Now, the advisors in the room already, hopefully, have a heads up about what our new honor study topic is. So I can let the cat out of the bag too, because probably most of you already know. It is going to be Frontiers in the Spirit of Exploration, and we will start that in January. The resources will be updated online by January, and then a new honors program guide will be sent out to all the chapters too. I want to just make sure that, and I love this quote because, we talk about honors in action. It's a very comprehensive project that includes all of these elements. And sometimes students are like, are we doing research for our classes? We've got homework. Why do we want to research another thing? Well, I hope many of you already know, because you've experienced this firsthand, that honors in action is so much more than that. It really is about giving you an opportunity to practice some of the knowledge as well as the skills that you're gaining in Phi Theta Kappa. And I want to just read something that really hits home about engaged learning and really the purpose of honors in action. In order for something to really sink in with you, there has to be an emotional engagement. It has to be meaningful to you for it to last. Otherwise, you study for a test, it doesn't really sink in. What happens? As soon as that class is over, you forgot. So, honors in action is about diving into a topic of interest that's related to the honor study topic, but it gives you a chance to really strengthen your block level skills. Things like communication, critical thinking, problem solving. This emotional engagement that allows you to be intrigued, confused, mystified, or even upset by the information. Because remember, we want you to investigate all sides of an issue, not just go into a theme of the honor study topic that's based on a real world problem and just research things that validate your opinion. We want you to seek out those other perspectives and really have that connection that you make to all those other classes that you're taking, sociology, psychology, science, math. All of that can really come together and start to connect the dots when you get involved in an in-depth honors and action project. So I hope you take advantage of this. This is Phi Theta Kappa's primary program. To me, it's probably the best program that we have We're very proud of it because we've seen how it's transformed students and chapters. So we hope you are enjoying the participation too. College project, this is the other major project that you will do as a chapter, especially if you're trying to achieve the 3, 4, or 5-star level of 5-star plan. And again, this is just an opportunity to really connect with your college administration, make sure they know who you are, and that they understand that you're not just about a handout for funding, that you also are a partner with the college and want to help with their mission statement and their college success. So we hope you're getting involved in the college project as well. Many of you may be using C4 as the basis of your college project. Show of hands, it's a little bit difficult to see, but how many of you are participating in C4 right now? Okay, great, wonderful. Well, my understanding is that the state of Texas will be participating in a statewide campaign for C4, I believe next spring. That's right, Debbie. And I want you to know that we are producing, in fact, the toolkits are printed. We have new designs for posters, they're much larger. We have new pledge cards that you can use that have a tearaway portion so that the person can take their own part to be reminded of their commitment, but also the other section can be given to your college registrar so they can help track students who have said they're committed to completing. Those items are online, but because your region has signed up as a statewide participant, you have access to the printed toolkit materials, which includes the banners for the students to sign and a separate banner for faculty and staff to sign. So in the coming weeks, you'll be getting an email from Phi Beta Kappa Headquarters, and it'll have a form that you fill out that just says, yes, you're participating, and then you'll do certain things to make sure that the C4 event happens on your campus, and then we'll send you the toolkit. So that's available to every Texas chapter. Oh, and by the way, please let us know when you do have a signing event, particularly with the number of students that have pledged. We know that through our events, through International Convention and Honors Institute and other places, but mainly with our chapters, that we've had close to 200,000 people commit to completing their college projects. So, thank you for there's a C4 commitment form. It's on our C4 website. You'll see the address on your Headquarters update flyer, but it's very easy to fill out, and any activity that you do related to college completion, we'd like to know about it. The great thing is that you can now click on a particular chapter and see for yourself what they reported. You can even upload photos from your hands on this website. So please take a moment to do that. So yes, here are states that are participating in the statewide initiative, and notice that Texas is highlighted. Right, we have a very short video that our terrific marketing communications department just put together to help promote C4, and so we're going to show that really fast. Just in a minute to queue up. videos like this, so check it out. Lots of stuff for you. Okay, speaking of completing college, many of you are transferring, and I don't want to assume that you are maybe sitting there thinking, I'm going to transfer, so there's really no need for me to complete an associate's degree. Definitely there is. For the most part, you'll be able to transfer as a junior instead of them picking apart your coursework if you transfer without that diploma. And that's one of the great things about College Fish. It really is about helping you prepare for a successful transfer. We know that most Phi Beta Kappa members are planning to transfer, but even those that are not have sometimes been persuaded to do so by going online, filling out a collegefish.org profile, because it shows you not only the colleges that are the best fit for you based on your major and other criteria, but it's also a scholarship database. And I get this question a lot, okay, but is it just Phi Beta Kappa scholarships? Actually, no. They are, of course, many Phi Beta Kappa scholarships that will come up for you, but it's any kind of scholarship. So those that are not administered by Phi Beta Kappa are not based on your Phi Beta Kappa membership, but may be based on a particular criteria that you meet. It could be a particular religious affiliation or ethnicity, lots of different categories. That's why you want to be sure to complete a profile in as much detail as possible, because that will give you a greater list of eligible scholarships. This is the official very first College Fish Transfer Challenge Month. Lots of different activities going on. A couple things that I wanted to mention is that they're having transfer and college completion type webinars on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't have those days right.
Yeah.
I do, thank you. At noon and 7 p.m. Central Time. And you can register online, they are free. The newly named mascot of College Fish, who can tell me what his name is? Hi! Oh, you guys are, okay, you're right. You get up here and tell me about College Fish. His birthday is coming up. Does anybody know when?
November 23rd.
That's right. So at noon, they're going to have a Ike College Fish birthday party. And I was just in the Carolinas region, and some of the chapters were planning a fish fry for that but it's wide open. I know a lot of chapters have been able to request materials for it. Contact our College Fish staff. They are more than happy to help send you promotional materials and to help get other students, besides Phi Beta Kappa members, signed up for College Fish as well. So, all right, Scholarship Month has arrived. In October, Phi Beta Kappa opens our fall scholarship application. It is what we call a common application because there are several scholarships, and based on what criteria, you will be able to fill out one application and apply for several different scholarships, whatever you're eligible for. So it really does cut down on the amount of time it takes to complete a scholarship application. In the fall, these are our transfer scholarships. So these are the ones that if you're planning to transfer in 2014, then these are the scholarships that you want to apply for. A little shout out about Dice White. That is from students who have been particularly active in Phi Beta Kappa. So chances are if you're here at a regional meeting, that means you've played a leadership role in your camp, in your chapter. And so that's definitely one to check out. Sometimes people in the audience can be like, okay, and I have just a few because Debbie says we have to end before midnight, so I can't list everybody. But I do want to just list a few. I won't read out all the names, but I'll give a moment to give some recognition. Heights is our fairly new, I think just probably third year, that we're offering a Heights scholarship, and that is our most prestigious, $7,500. And as you see, Martina Mayer from Tarrant County College of Arlington. Is she actually here? I can't see. Oh, okay, all right, well, extend our congratulations. And then the Coca-Cola Gold Scholars, these are part of the All-USA plan, and so we're able to offer not only the All-USA Academic Team scholarships, But there's also quite a few winners under the Coca-Cola Gold, Silver, and Scholars. So these are several from 2013. This is not everyone from the past few years. And then here are your Silver Scholars. Yes, very nice. Is anybody here that's on the list? Anybody? They've all transferred, so. So they probably really have all transferred. We hope so. And then this is our Bronze Scholars, sponsored by Coca-Cola, and that's $1,000 scholarship. All right. Open is our newest scholarship. This is one of those that's for the associate degree. This is a very special scholarship because it is a scholarship that was started a couple of years ago by an outgoing international officer team that really wanted to help students, in particular those that are affected by some completely unexpected tragedy that's keeping them from completing their degree. So they're very close, they're within a semester of graduating, but maybe there's a natural disaster, or there's a house fire, or an illness in the family, something that is really standing in the way of completing their degree. And so we open this because it is such a time-sensitive scholarship. We actually open the application process 4 times during the year. And it's open again now. October 1st is when it opened. It will be due on October 31st. If you know of anyone that this scholarship would be a lifeline for, please share this information with them. It is only for Phi Beta Kappa members. These are recipients from our, I think this is from the spring of 2013 or fall of 2012, because we just started this last fall. So here are some of your Texas recipients. And I also wanted to let you know, this is still a very new scholarship, but we actually have had a member who received the scholarship complete his degree, just completed from Seattle Community College. We're really happy. Okay, competitive edge, got a big round of applause earlier, so that is awesome. It sounds like many of you know what it is, but for those of you who don't, it is Phi Beta Kappa's online professional development plan. It's designed to make sure that any member, no matter where they're located, what their life circumstances are, can still have a great Phi Beta Kappa experience. It does focus on professional development. So it's all those soft skills that we talked about earlier when I was talking about honors in action, like problem solving, critical thinking, communication, setting goals, conflict resolution, all those things. We have activities and videos that focus on those particular skills. And there's lots of electives, and there are many chapter members that are able to complete electives through their Phi Beta Kappa chapter. But we know that there are students who may not be connected to an active chapter, or they may be in United Arab Emirates, as I mentioned earlier, so they may not have opportunities to do so. So this is what is so great about competitive edge. It allows anyone access to Phi Beta Kappa. And I want to point out that one of the things beyond just getting that experience with some of those marketable skills, it also gives you an online portfolio. And this is a place where you can put all of your accomplishments. Doesn't matter if they're from Phi Beta Kappa or not. It's one place for everything. So your leadership, service, volunteer, awards, and accolades, you can put it on an online portfolio. And this is really becoming much more important, especially in establishing a digital identity that so many of us, as we move more into the digital and social media age, needs to have. So this is a great benefit, and I always point out again that it is based on your past experience too. You can go in there and complete the activities just by filling out a very short quiz and gaining points. Some of you could become a 5-star member just by sitting down at a computer for a few hours and completing the activities online that you've already done. So we want to recognize you and help you really build, again, that digital identity and your professionalism online in a very accessible way. Time to update the website because we just approved this. They are making a couple of changes to the submission process. It is going online, probably by November. If you've already submitted a note of any entry, just contact us. We will be contacting those who have submitted and making sure that they have their submissions processed online. but we've extended the deadline. It was going to be in December, but now it's April 4th, 2014. And so we accept research papers, poetry, short stories, essays. There are a couple of 2013 winners from right here in Texas. For a point, Cheryl Kucher from Lone Star College in Tomball. Is Cheryl here? Okay. And then for a research paper, Stacy Brown from Glenn College. So in our next Nota Bene that comes out later this fall, they will see their work published. So it's a great publishing opportunity for faculty and Kappa members. You do have to be currently enrolled at the time of submission, and you can submit up to 5 submissions. Okay, so that is a change too. It used to be unlimited, but they have put a cap on it for 5. Okay, Hallmark Awards. Again, there's so many Hallmark Award winners in Texas that I don't have time to list everyone, but if your chapter or individual in your chapter have been recognized with a Hallmark Award, can you stand? I'd like to recognize you. Everyone shares it. The Texas region has been named a Continued Excellence Award, which means that once you're a distinguished region and you keep getting distinguished region, we move into a different category of Continued Excellence, and long time Continued Excellence Award winner. So congratulations to all of you, particularly your regional coordinator, Debbie Esparza. All the district coordinators, you all share in that wonderful award. I also wanted to point this out already, but the administrator awards I didn't mention, and that is special categories for your college president or an administrator on your campus who's particularly supportive of Phi Beta Kappa, and their awards. And by the way, you have to submit their entry, so chapter members, pay attention. You have to submit it by December 4th, and then all of the other Hallmark Award entries are due January 29th. A couple of points, especially for advisors. The entry forms are on my.ptk.org, and those will be available later this month. So watch for that. We'll announce it in the Golden Key News Briefs. And make sure you go online as soon as possible once they're open and set up the team members, whoever's going to be responsible for writing that entry, so that they have access to it. Don't wait until right before the deadline to do that, because that could really delay you. Okay, shout out about our Phi Beta Kappa store. I know you guys have already seen a lot of Phi Beta Kappa shirts, so you wear it proudly, and we appreciate it. There's always discount opportunities going on, so watch our website for that. A lot of people don't know about there are a lot of corporate benefits and discounts, including those for advisors. So these are some of our partners. You can see all of the discounts and special offers that are available to you on our website. I think you know that you're part of Division 2. You know that Tony Mark, of course, is the International Officer for Division 2. And just recently, Headquarters has designated a couple of staff members to really be a main point of contact for you. Doesn't mean that when you call Headquarters that you can't speak to anyone else, but these two folks are particularly dedicated to Division 2. So right now it's Jeff Edwards and Melissa Price, so don't hesitate to call on them. That's what they're here for, and they would love to hear from you. If you are, by any chance, changing, moving, definitely let us know. If you're not getting our Golden Key News Briefs, which is a weekly email that goes out to advisors, and then a monthly email that goes out to members, let us know that too. Maybe that we have a different email address for you, or heaven forbid you've unsubscribed once about Phi Beta Kappa email, and so you're permanently off the list. But we can rectify that very easily. And if you have chapter stories or member stories that you would like to share with us, we always love to hear from you. You can email us at news@ptk.org. And I hope you checked out our Facebook page. We get a lot of great traffic. It's a great networking place for Phi Beta Kappa, so definitely check that out as well. I want all of the advisors who are celebrating 5 years as a chapter advisor, to please stand for recognition. We just sent out advisor pins that I hope the college president has presented. And I know there are several of you that have just celebrated 5 years, so if you will stand to be recognized. We send out advisor recognition pins for milestone anniversaries, so I'm missing, these are 10, 15, 20, but there's a lot of you that are in between, so I want to make sure that we recognize everyone, including these. And seriously, we have to give a special shout out to Nancy for 40 years. Please help me thank all of them for being here, for giving up another week. We just had a great advisors-only conference called the Advisor Institute, and stay tuned, we're going to be announcing more dates for 2014, but we actually have quite a few from Texas coming. We really appreciate it. And we talked a lot about the role of an advisor, and it really is a coaching role. And just like the Texas A&M football team that's so excellent, what do you think their coach says? They don't say, okay, go out there, get back to main office speed, back office if you need me. It's a very hands-on leadership role. And so many of our advisors spend countless hours and time and blood, sweat, and tears being a Phi Theta Kappa advisor, and we really cannot thank you enough for that. We know that many of you don't get extra pay or release time or anything else. You do it strictly for the love of your students and really enjoying seeing the difference that Phi Theta Kappa makes. And it's because of you Phi Theta Kappa is able to make that difference. So thank you for everything that you do for Phi Theta Kappa. I'd love to talk with you if you have an idea or a suggestion or a great story that you want to share about what your chapter is doing. Please seek out me and my fellow Headquaters representative, Tony Mark. We're very much excited to meet and talk with you this weekend. So have a great conference, and thank you for inviting me. That's right, I was supposed to do Q&A, and I will. We have a few more prizes. There's only 6 questions, so this will be quick. Yeah, you do have to raise your hand, and I'm letting the regional officers be the ones to make the call, because the lights are shining in my eyes, so I can't really see when the hands go up, so I won't be able to tell who raised their hand first, okay? And make sure that you raise your hand and wait to be called on in order to get the door prize. Okay? All right, when is the new nota bene deadline?
Yes. Right there at the, yeah, it's you. Yes. April 4th.
That's right, April 4th. And you get your choice of 2, or they're going to give you 2. Is that right? I think we have 12 total, and so they get 2 items from our Phi Theta Kappa store. Okay, name one benefit of participating in competitive edge.
In the green. Yes, you. Yes.
Professional development.
That's good. That's good. Professional development, right? I'm not
Who was it? Okay, I can't see your face.
I know, it's really hard to see up here.
I know the lights.
We're not just being. Okay, while they work that out. The next one.
Yeah, you guys say something.
Okay, which particular group of people, which category of Hallmark Awards are due in December?
Black and white shirt.
The what? The administrator awards. That's right. That's right. All right. What is the name of the scholarship for students who have experienced an unexpected obstacle?
Wow.
Do you have to know the name of the scholarship?
It was over here, I think in the red first. Yeah.
Right, right there, yes. With the white sunglasses. Whitney.
Obendorf. I've heard several people say it, so I have no idea who won that one. But yes, Obendorf Lifeline to Completion. Okay, fifth one, next to last. Where is Phi Theta Kappa's Center for Excellence? City and state.
Who did you say?
Stand up. District 3,
Right there in the third row.
Oh my God.
Yes, Jackson, Mississippi. All right. Okay. The final question was, where did I say tentative plans are for the 2014 Honors Institute?
Huh? Black shirt.
Where did I say this is tentative? So it's not official yet until contracts are signed. So it could change.
William.
St. Louis, that's right. All right. So on behalf of the Texas region, we appreciate your contributions to our Texas Leadership Conference, and thank you so much for